Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. John Means will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 106.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Division rivals do battle next. Jared Eichhoff gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Into the box, Michael Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Nationals, the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
First pitch on its way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth. try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, you got to love what Jonathan Lucroy does for this offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Digging in, Steven Souza, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, E-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Casilla finds it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Into the box now, Brian Dozier looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Just getting started here in Philly. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Hit hard to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phillies, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. First offering on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one will track it down. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
And now Bryce Harper, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, Dero.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Hernandez, base runner at first with one out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. That's lifted the other way out to left. Vasquez sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Robinson Doss.
Now in the box, Robinson Doss. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Doss is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Vasquez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Phillies strand one, still no score. Now at the plate, Matt Adams, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Guys, we're in the heart of the season now and watching what's proving to be a fierce division contest. The Phillies currently holds on to the top spot, but their opponents are hot on their heels.
Yeah, Dan, both these teams got out of the blocks hot, and you start to circle certain series on the calendar, and this is certainly one that you drive to the ballpark feeling a little bit different.
And I think, listen, you get to this near the halfway point of the season, D-Row, and you kind of like to have that target to chase. And when you're as close as this team is in second place right now, you don't want to fall any further back. There's a lot of schedule left, but this is a big series and one they'd like to win. Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he puts it on the ground to third. Hernandez at second. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 0 for 9. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Low for ball one. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. Here now the 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals go quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, Wellington Castillo, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Castillo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 3-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Vasquez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Herrera at second with 2 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. And looking at the stats, it becomes pretty apparent they possess a lot of swing and miss stuff. Currently, they rank first in the league in strikeouts. And interestingly, they've also allowed the fewest home runs of any team in the league. As some of the pitchers told me, that combination is a reflection of the deception and movement they worked so hard to achieve. They said that talent only gets you so far, and a key to their success is the time and effort they put into studying film and perfecting their mechanics and pitch releases to get the most out of what they're offering up. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Doss comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now at the plate, Patrick Corbin. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now a bunt attempt here. Segura for 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
In now, Michael Taylor, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Harper, and no one will track it down. 3rd inning, no score to this point. High in the air into shallow left center. McCutchen is under it, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jared Eichhoff, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jared Eichhoff.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Gene Segura standing in. He grounds it sharply to third. Zimmerman has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now another 2-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. Striding into the box, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he misses. 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The first baseman, number 23, Robinson. Doss.
So coming to the plate, Robinson Doss. First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Coming to the plate now, Wellington Castillo hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Castillo, who cleverly gets the nickname Beef. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Outside,
and this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Hot shot to third. Up with the ball is Zimmerman. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper is after it, but this will land untouched. This game's had an aura of intensity that you rarely see from a mid-season matchup.
Hey, one game doesn't make a season, but when you're in first place by a narrow margin like this team is, D-Row, you want to win these kind of games right here.
Bobby Cox always used to say, beat up on the teams you're supposed to beat up on and then grind the ones out against the good teams. This is exactly that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready now, Ryan Zimmerman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Line to the right side, and Zimmerman has a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box now, Luis Vasquez. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the shortstop, Matt Reynolds.
Ready for another chance? Matt Reynolds, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Two and 0. The 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
2 men on, 2 out, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Zimmerman on second. Reynolds at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Zimmerman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Back to the top of the order now, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Nationals lead it 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So striding in, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This pitch is popped up, but this will land untouched. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Souza going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. Home run number 9 on the year, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Moving under it, Vasquez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, The pitcher, Jared Eichhoff.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Vasquez is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Segura.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Steven Souza Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box, Matt Adams. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Matt Adams in front, 3 balls and a strike to count now. And he misses, ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Adams blows through the stop sign, headed for home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Lucroy stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's 2-1 Washington. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
That one's in there, 3-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, and even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 3-1. 3-2 full count. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper. No hits to this point. From the belt, the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Souza's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The first baseman, number 23, Robinson Duff.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Robinson Doss, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. On its way is pitch number 75. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Favorable call in there for a strike. Ready on 1 and 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Vasquez is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach
Now
ball
batting,
right now.
catcher,
Even his soft
Wellington.
contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Castillo swings, and this is hit very well to left field. Back goes Taylor, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
McCutcheon.
In now, Andrew McCutcheon, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger. Bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting flunked by a pitch, but
Now
as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Wander Suero is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Suero.
Odubel Herrera will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. First pitch of the at-bat. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Doss on third. Casilla at second. McCutchen is over at first with one away. Suero has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Popped him up. Adams over to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box now, Michael Franco, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nope. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edifrey Ramos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 61, Edifrey Ramos. Now playing center field.
Digging in now, 9, Luis Vasquez.
Number 13, Juan Lagares.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Nationals, the shortstop, Matt Reynolds.
Standing in, Matt Reynolds. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. McCutchen going back. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Nationals claim a 3-2 lead.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Juan Soto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals, number 22, Juan Soto.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Michael Taylor, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now to the plate, Steven Souza. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ready with the 1-0, and it's fouled away. The set and the 1-1.
I got 2-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Taylor at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Please.
Tommy Hunter trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Tommy Hunter.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one. Two down, runners at first and second. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Two men are on with two men out. Hit on the ground to third. Bronco fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up, and Washington's taken a 3-2 lead. Coda Glover will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. So stepping in, Juan Lagares. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 0-1 on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Rounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dozier on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. And he fouls this one off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-2 pitch, and that one got a piece of him.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Quick check on that time run at first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Phillies strand 1. They trail 3-2. Jose Alvarez will come on now, as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Matt Adams in prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. He's batting .324. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman, Alvarez. 30 years of age. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game. So digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Popped him up. Doss has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring forward the power hitting third baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball's too high here. 1-0.
Yep, 1-0.
The 1-0. Out in front here is Zimmerman, as this will find the seats in left. A foul ball. The 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and Zimmerman has a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Stepping in now, Luis Vasquez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kyle Bearclaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Washington. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 20, Kyle Bearclaw. Now playing third base. And
Leading off
batting
the inning, Robinson
Number 7.
Doss, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way, and a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Bearclaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping up to the plate, Wellington Castillo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
That's wide, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know, the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. That's a base hit into left field.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Mano-a-mano numbers with Bearclaw. Comes in with 6 hits in 31 tries. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Casilla, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Souza. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The pitcher, number 52.
JT Realmuto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, JT Realmuto.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the 1-0. Change up low. 2-0. The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So striding in, Michael Franco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Here's the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Two and one now. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fouled away. Two and two. Here it is. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 3-2. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Kimbrell.
Matt Reynolds will stand in to try it again, already with one home run of the ball game, and on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. From the stretch, here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0, and it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The third baseman, number 7, Trey Turner.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Trey Turner batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Grounded foul off to the right. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The hitter was dug in
Now
looking
batting,
for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Taylor. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Turner, the runner at second with one away. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And this one's in the dirt. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. From the stretch, the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave one. They're up 3-2. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Washington, number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Striding in to start the ninth, Juan Lagares, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Juan Lagares.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. A ball and a strike now. Two and one to Juan Lagares. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Doolittle pauses. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Takes this the other way to right, and a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. His career line with Doolittle, he's collected 11 hits. In 50 at-bats, he's gone down on strikes 16 times as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Doolittle is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Taylor is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Nats jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Wander Suero earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Sean Doolittle hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Trevor Richards gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping into the box,
Leading
Gene Segura. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Gene Segura.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
First pitch.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of
7-11.
things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there. Base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
In now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Hernandez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line, definitely sets the tone for the team.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Segura runs. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2, and set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
On the ground to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, we'll see if Odubel Herrera can get it going. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
And now Bryce Harper coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the National League.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Segura leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The 2-2 one more time is looked at and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and one. Here it is. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He's set the payoff pitch, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Change up low. 2-0. Realmuto, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike one. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Two out, bases loaded. Soft liner towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Giro. What you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Lifted the other way to left center. Franks is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 1. The Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jake Arrieta gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Now in the box, Alejandro Cortez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alejandro Cortez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Ready now for the Marlins, John Birdie, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Cortez on at first, nobody out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Herrera moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate, Brian Anderson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Runners are at first and third with none out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
To first. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Digging in, Pedro Alvarez. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 0-1 on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Arrieta sets. Here's the 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Beaver, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
First pitch on its way. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. To short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Alfaro.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
2 out with the man at first. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Stepping up now, Michael Franco. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Franco, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
One and two now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. At first base, Pedro Alvarez, former #2 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. Not known for his glove, big time power though. That's why he finds himself in the lineup.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there. 2-0.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2-2.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Third strikeout already in these first couple of innings here tonight. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. In now, Gene Segura. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cortez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team.
Riddle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box now, Robbie Franks. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. McCutchen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Trevor Richards.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Richards. Here's the first pitch to him. Hey now.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Three and one. Here it is. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Settling in now, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And that's in there, 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and Alvarez boots it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro has it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First delivery to him on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins lead it 2-1.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Right back to the mound for Arrieta. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Up next from Miami, John Birdie. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Arrieta sets. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Birdie isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. And he takes a called strike 1.
1 strike.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Throw won't get him.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 3 runs already home here. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Sinker misses. Ball 4.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
So striding forward now, JT Riddle. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies 1. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Here it comes on 1-1. It's 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is foul right side.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And he popped him up. Anderson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Striding in, Maikel Franco looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. (5-1) our score as we play the fourth here. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 5-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box, Robbie Franks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Now a hard liner, but foul. In tight with the slider. 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Richard.
Standing in now, Trevor Richards. No balls and a strike to count. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Line towards center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Yeah, and you can
The
take
left
a look at
fielder,
his numbers here.
number 4.
With that one-out single,
Alejandro.
he's flirting with a little trouble
Cortez.
here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alejandro Cortez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
McCutchen is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, John Birdie.
Digging in, John Birdie. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 misses above the zone for a ball. Richards, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Outside, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Marlins strand a pair. They're up 5-1. Caleb Smith,
please.
a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Caleb.
Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
5. Nick Williams.
In there for strike one, 0-1. He comes in one tick shy of 300 at 299. One home run and a dozen RBIs. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Gene Segura standing in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home is put in play to the right side of the infield. Castro over to his left. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit toward the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 5-1. Juan Nicasio, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the
Number
pitching.
12, Juan Nicasio.
Digging in and looking for more, Pedro Alvarez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Real Muto over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Every
number 13,
pitcher loves to get quick
second
outs, right?
baseman,
How about that?
Starlin.
One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the
Castro.
inning.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0 home is a fastball swung on and missed.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As the first
1-1,
pitch to him
no
is taken low and away for ball one. Alfaro stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. Is currently third in the league amongst catchers in all-star fan balloting.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Hit in the air to center field. Herrera's there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, JT Riddle.
Ready once again, JT Riddle. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Robbie Franks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Now batting, Bryce Harper. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter. So he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Pitch popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the 1st out.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
One out for the Phillies in their half of the sixth, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. One out, nobody on. Now the 2-1 pitch. On the ground near home. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Franks on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Wilmer Defoe is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
Hard hit ball to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 4, Alejandro Cortez.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Alejandro Cortez. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, John Birdie.
Stepping into the box, John Birdie. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Aye.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Tayron Guerrero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Tayron Guerrero.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Guerrero is an absolute flamethrower, of course. And you don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Outside, 3-0 now. Odubel Herrera will be next. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Another full count pitch on its way. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Ready with the 0-1. Back to him on the mound. Zips it to Castro for one. On the first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail 6-1. Digging in to try it again. Brian Anderson, his lifetime line against Nicasio. He's gone 2 for 8.
Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he misses there. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Hit down the third baseline. There is Franco. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pedro Alvarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Fastball well outside. The 2-1 home. It is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 6-1. Austin Bryce is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Austin Bryce.
Wellington Castillo is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Castillo.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 5 homers and 23 driven in. Now the 1-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play. And I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip. But the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
I'm set with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. Alvarez has got it. 1 there. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Franks looking up. Gone! A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. And that is 27 for him on the year. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Mike Pearson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone
now
in the top of the 8th.
Number 23, Mike Pearson. first base.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
0-2.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Phillies 4. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Striding into the box,
Leading
Jorge
off for the
Alfaro.
Marlins.
No hits to this
The
point.
catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count
And a
1-0.
ball 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Two balls and a strike.
One strike.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Swung on and missed 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Riddle. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled away. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Robbie Frank.
So coming to the plate, Robbie Franks. From the stretch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Count even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Elias Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Elias Adams.
Adams, a California-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're up 6-4. Drew Steckenrider comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 71. Drew Steckenrider.
Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
And looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Pitch is popped up. Alfaro is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Hops this one up. But this will land untouched. Ready on 1 and 2. Count still at 1 and 2. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Berge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitting .360. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And that misses. 1 and 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Philly down to their last strike. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3 and 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Count remains full. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Miami jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Caleb Smith gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jake Arrieta was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Drew Steckenrider closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.